If your team got guaranteed money, tell them call me.
Whoop. Make me say, my.
I done been around the world.
Yeah, I was made for this.
Player Performance with J.A. Cavalier.
Welcome back to another episode of Player Performance, NFL Week 1. We're back. I am J.A. Cavalier, your favorite capper's favorite capper. Go ahead, smash the like button. Thumbs up. That's right, big thumbs up. Appreciation, always appreciated. If you're new to the show, do us a favor. Be sure to subscribe to the channel. We do this every week. Break down the NFL card for the weekend, bringing you the information needed to beat the books. A lot of pick shows on the market these days. This is the best version of it. All right, here we go. NFL Week 1, locked, loaded, ready to roll. Pittsburgh Steelers at the Atlanta Falcons. Falcons are laying 3. The total here is at 42.5. And we have to start this one with Russell. Let's ride Russell Wilson. This is a guy being paid $40 million to not play quarterback for the Denver Broncos. His QBR last season, 50. And that was with the quarterback whisperer. That was with Sean Payton. Now he gets Arthur Smith, who, by the way, was fired by these Atlanta Falcons. Falcons defense was legit last season, 10th in yards allowed, and they got better. They added Justin Simmons, added Matthew Judon. The Steelers are also going to be there defensively. TJ Watt back and healthy. Cam Hayward extended. New systems, new quarterbacks. Both teams are going to have to establish the run. You know what that means. The run equals under. Cash it under 42.5. Tennessee Titans at the Chicago Bears. The Bears are laying 4. The Bears are laying 4. The Bears are laying 4. Total's at 45. Listen, I got to ask this. Did Caleb Williams paint the odds maker's nails? I don't get it. How did the Bears lay 4 points in this spot? Why are the Bears laying 4? Backing a rookie quarterback in week 1? That's blasphemy. Quarterbacks taken number 1 overall have not won a week 1 NFL game since 2002. 0-14-1 in that span. 0-14-1. Give me the points. Give me the Titans. Give me the loot. Give me the loot. I'm a bad.
Give me the loot.
Jacksonville Jaguars at the Miami Dolphins. The Dolphins are laying 3.5. The total here is at 49. 3.5. The odds makers are sick in the face. Give me the Jaguars and the points. Anything north of a field goal, I want the dog. I mean, what's not to like? Public's going to be slamming the Miami Dolphins. High-powered offense, Tyreek Hill, Tua, Waddle. But what about that Miami defense? A defense that finished 22nd in points allowed. Decimated with injuries. Ramsey, Poyer, Phillips. Even if they play, they're not going to be 100%. Jaguars also travel well. 9-3 against the spread outside of Duval County. Short dogs, week 1, 60%. Road dogs miss playoffs, 58%. Jaguars fall into both. I love the number. I love the spot. My game of the week, give me the Jaguars plus the 3.5.
J.A. Cavalier's Pro Football Triple Crown. 3 NFL games for this Sunday. 3 straight, 3 two-team parlays, 1 week, $99. His Pro Football Triple Crown must go 3-0 or the entire NFL season is free. J.A. Cavalier's Pro Football Triple Crown. Link in the description below. Click the link now and jump on the money train.
New England Patriots at the Cincinnati Bengals. The Bengals are laying anywhere from 8.5 to 9.5. Depends where you shop. Total at 41. And I am on the Bengals anywhere from 8 to 9.5. They're going to win this game by 2 touchdowns plus. Look, the public's all over smoking Joe Burrow, sporting his new Eminem look. The Sharps, not so much. Sharp money back in the Patriots, but the Sharps lose money too. I'm going square in this one. Regardless of the hair, Burrow wins games. Burrow covers spreads. 43-27-3 behind Slim Shady. Yes, I'm the real Shady. That's 61%. All the numbers for the Patriots, garbage. Numbers on the road, garbage. Against Cincy, in Cincy, garbage. Hot, trash. Absolutely nothing favors New England in this spot. I'll lay the 9.5. I'll even take an alternative line, lay 10.5, maybe even up to 13.5. They win this game by 2 touchdowns. Arizona Cardinals at the Buffalo Bills. The Bills are laying 6. The total here is at 47. And I like the over in this spot. It's 2 offenses I trust, 2 defenses I don't. And it's been pretty much to do about nothing for Buffalo. I don't care about the receivers lost. All that does is open up possibilities. I like the additions more than I fear the subtractions. The Bills offense, they're going to be fine. That's right, Bills Mafia. Josh Allen is still going to put up points. Diggs, he took up space last season, disappeared down the stretch in the biggest of moments. Still one of the top scoring teams in the NFL, 27 points per game. And what a coinkydink. Arizona's defense, they also gave up 27 points a game. 31st in scoring D. Offensively, the Cardinals should be able to contribute in this one. Kyler Murray, healthy, 1,000-yard back in Connor, stud wide receiver Marvin Harrison Jr. Both teams played to the over. 4 of the last 6 for Arizona, 4 of the last 5 for Buffalo. Give me over the posted total. Houston Texans at the Indianapolis Colts. The Colts are laying 3. The total here is at 48.5. One team is going to carry me to the window, and it's not the Houston Texans. I'm not backing the Colts either. I am, however, backing the Colts run game. Indy has one path to victory. Extend drives, keep the clock ticking, keep Stroud in the high-powered offense off field. Can't hurt you from the sidelines. And you do that by establishing the run. If your best player is Jonathan Taylor, feed him, let him eat, give him the rock. Colts were second in rushing attempts last season. Those numbers are going to increase now that Anthony Richardson is at the helm. I'm on the under 48.5. Carolina Panthers at the New Orleans Saints. Saints laying 4, total at 41.5. I don't understand how the Panthers are getting this much love. This team was the worst in the NFL last season. Give me the Panthers team total under 18.5. People are all in on Carolina this week. They're reasoning better offensive line. All right, I actually agree with that. Reasoning, Bryce Young will be better. Reasoning, he can't be any worse. Really? This is what the so-called pros are saying. Mind you, I do use that word pro loosely. Bryce Young will be better is like saying he's going to be the fastest in a one-legged race. Is Deontay Johnson really an upgrade at receiver? Jonathan Brooks is out. Xavier Leggett injured through most of the preseason. Defense devoid of any talent. I'm not laying 4 with the Saints either, and not with Dennis Allen, not with Derek Carr. Divisional dogs in week 1 is a very real thing, but I'm not putting any of my hard-earned money on the Carolina Panthers. What I will do is fade that Panther offense. Carolina team total under 18.5. Washington Commanders at the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The Buccaneers are laying 3. The total here is at 43.5. Look, I think Washington's going to score. Commanders team total over 20.5. 90% of the money is coming in on the over. I agree with the movement. The line went from 40 to 43.5. It's a new look Commanders offense. Jaden Daniels, Heisman winner, does with his arm and his legs. And Lord knows they're going to need someone who can move the pocket. Looked great in preseason, 12 of 15 for 123 yards. McLaurin desperate for a quarterback, 4 straight 1,000-yard seasons. And that was with hot trash at quarterback. Now imagine what he could do with a guy like Daniels. There's going to be room to breathe on Sunday. Bucks 28th in passing defense. Bottom of most stats that matter. Not going to be much better in 2024. Give me the Commanders team total over 20.5. Denver Broncos at the Seattle Seahawks. Seahawks laying 6, total at 42. I don't like the game itself. Don't like the total either. I do have a prop in this one. Kenneth Walker over 67.5 rushing yards. New offensive scheme. Going to be massive for Kenneth Walker. Ryan Grubb, new OC. Coached 3,000-yard rushers at Washington. Grubb likes an arsenal attack, but it only happens when the run game opens up. You're playing the pass off of the run. Broncos D torched on the ground last year. 31st in the NFL against the run. Backs averaged 137 yards per game. Walker just needs to hit 67. I like it. I like it a lot. LA Rams at the Detroit Lions. Detroit's laying 3.5. The total here is at 51. Now, if you guys watched this show last season, then you already know where I'm going with this one. My favorite prop, top prop. We played this every week last season, and I see no reason to buck the trend. We're hammering it again here in week 1. That's right. David Montgomery, anytime touchdown. See, there's a huge role for this type of back in the Dan Campbell's offense. Montgomery rushed for 13 touchdowns last year. The year before that, Jamal Williams hit 17. When Montgomery's going towards that goal line, you know who's not going to be in his way? Aaron Donald. That's right, Donald, of course, retired. Best defensive tackle of all time. The line's going to be drastically worse. Rams allowed 14 rushing touchdowns last season. Montgomery missed this prop in just 3 games last year, one of which he got hurt in the first quarter of that Bucs game. Wash, rinse, repeat. David Montgomery, anytime touchdown.
J.A. Cavaliers Pro Football Triple Crown. 3 NFL games for this Sunday. 3 straight, 3 two-team parlays, 1 week, $99. His Pro Football Triple Crown must go 3-0 or the entire NFL season is free. J.A. Cavaliers Pro Football Triple Crown. Link in the description below. Click the link now and jump on the money train.
That's right. Get to ylose.com. That's the letter Y, LOSE.com. Free picks, stats, trends, scores, odds, and more. That's ylose.com. The letter Y, LOSE.com. Well, that's it for me. I'll see you guys back here next week. We'll recap week 1. We'll break down week 2. But until then, remember, yesterday is a memory. Tomorrow's not guaranteed. You're here today. You're here now. You're alive. Make it count, make it count, make it count. Papa Roach.
My life into pieces. This is my